Hey friends, this is Nirmal from NirmalTV.com, and today we are going to review the Nokia Lumia 925. So Nokia announced Lumia 925 back in May this year, and it was announced as a successor of Nokia Lumia 920 announced last year along with the Windows Phone 8 release. So this device is basically the successor of 920, where Nokia has fixed the issues and the shortcomings with 920. So while this device has the similar specs of 920, there are quite a lot of changes in 925. First of all is the design. It has a totally different design when you compare with the standard Lumia design. So this has a standout design, and you can't find this design in any other Lumia phone, and it has a pretty good premium feel. It's made of aluminum at the sides and a polycarbonate shell at the back. So this is pretty sleek at 8.5 mm and just 139 grams. So Nokia has cut down the thickness as well as the weight. So it is now just 139 grams compared to 185 grams of Lumia 920. So the design is pretty premium and looks very good in hand, and the materials and build quality is really good. So now let's have a detailed look into the design. So the Nokia Lumia 925 has a 4.5 inch AMOLED display, and you have a 1.9 megapixel front facing camera at the top, and the three capacity buttons at the bottom. One is a back button, the Windows Phone home button, as well as the search button, and you also have the microphone at the bottom. And on the left side you don't have any keys, so it's very similar to the Lumia 920. And on the right side you have the volume rocker key, the power button, as well as the camera button. And at the bottom it's fairly clean, you don't have any openings. And at the top you have the micro SIM tray and the micro USB charging slot, as well as the 3.5 mm audio jack along with the secondary camera. So those are the things on the front side. And the back side there are quite a few changes as well. You have the 8.7 megapixel pure view camera with dual LED flash. The camera sits on a slight hump, as you can see here. There's a slight hump here. And then you have the Nokia and the pure view calls is branding here. And at the bottom you can see three pins, three openings here. These are for the wireless charging accessory. You can use the snap-on covers with Nokia Lumia 925 and use it as wireless charging. So this does not come with wireless charging built-in. Instead you need to use the snap-on covers. And then you have the speakers at the bottom. So that is the design of Nokia Lumia 925. So it is pretty different when compared to other Nokia Lumia devices, and it's a standout design when you compare with Nokia 920, which is the predecessor of this phone. Now let's talk about the display on Nokia Lumia 925. So this device sports a 4.5 inch AMOLED display along with a Pure Motion HD Plus and a Pure Black display. So, and it's protected by Gorilla Glass 2, which has a curved design towards the edges. And the screen is really brilliant here. You get the best color reproduction as well as viewing angles, and the sunlight readability is also perfect. And this thanks to the Nokia's options here. You can set the sunlight visibility in the settings, so you can get the best out of this phone even in the brightest of sunlight. So the display on Nokia Lumia 925 is really good. You won't find any issues with the display. So Nokia has done a brilliant job with the display. So now let's talk about the camera on the Lumia 925. So when Lumia 920 was released, it had one of the best camera on a smartphone, along with low light photography and optical image stabilization. So these features have been carried on to Lumia 925. The major change is that the camera, although is 8.7 megapixel, this has a 6 lens layout when compared to the 5 lens layout in 920. So this improves the image sharpness and it produces brilliant shots as well as good videos. So along with this, Nokia has also made available the ProCam app. The Nokia ProCam app produces brilliant shots, and you have the ability to control your settings before the photo is taken. So these manual controls allows you to get the best photo. So the ProCam is available for 920 as well as 925. So this ProCam app is a worthy upgrade for your camera on the 925. So along with that, video recording is also good. The optical image stabilization produces brilliant videos, and you can record in either full HD or HD videos. So overall, the camera produces brilliant shots even in daylight or low light, even with flash. The dual LED flash is also pretty good. You can check out the camera samples on the review on our blog and see the sharpness and high quality images which we are taken using this camera. So the camera on a 925 is a worthy upgrade when compared to 920. Now moving on to the software aspects on Nokia Lumia 925. This device runs the latest Windows Phone OS, Windows Phone 8 OS, along with the GDR2 update from Microsoft, coupled with the Amber update from Nokia. So the GDR2 has brought in few enhancements like the FM radio as well as the data sense. The data sense allows you to keep track on your data usage from cellular as well as Wi-Fi, and you can set monthly limits so that you don't cross your monthly quota of cellular usage. So that way it is pretty good. Then you have the Amber update from Nokia, which brings features like ability to block calls as well as SMS. Then you have the Nokia glance screen, double tap to wake feature, and a few other enhancements. So you can see the double tap to wake feature. Then you have the glance screen. This is the glance screen where it shows the clock as well as the charging, whether it's charging or not. So the GDR2 plus Amber update has brought in quite a lot of features to the Lumia phones, but it is still lacking in certain features when compared to Android and iOS. Even the app ecosystem is far behind the iOS as well as Android, with many apps still to be available on the Windows Phone store. But Nokia has done a great job with its app ecosystem. I mean, it has added a few good apps like the Photo Beamer, Cinemagraph, Nokia ProCam, Video Upload, Video Trimmer. Then you have the Here Maps, which is really good for all the locations. Then you have Here Drive, then Nokia Music, Nokia Creative Studio, etc. So that way Nokia has enhanced the apps on this device. So you get all the apps which is available in the Nokia collection, since this is the flagship phone, and there are no restriction on apps because it runs on 1 GB RAM. Now moving on to the hardware aspects like processor. So the Nokia Lumia 925 sports the 1.5 gigahertz dual core Snapdragon processor, which was the same found in Lumia 920, along with the Adreno 225 GPU. So dual core processor has been really good on the Nokia Lumia devices, since the Windows Phone has never been a memory hog. So you don't find any issues with the dual core processor on Nokia Lumia 925. It performs all the tasks which you put on it with ease. There is no lag whatsoever in any of the aspect, and even the gaming performance is pretty good, since it has 1 GB RAM. You can play all the games available on Windows Phone store, and you won't find any lag or any rendering issues. So overall, the processor is capable one on this Nokia Lumia 925. There is no lag or any issues even with the 1.5 dual core processor. Now moving on to the memory. uh, the Nokia Lumia 925 comes with 16 gigabytes of memory, and which is a downgrade from the Nokia Lumia 920, which had 32 gigabytes. So this is one area where Nokia Lumia 925 really falls out, because 16 gigabytes for a flagship phone is pretty low by the current standards. And if you are storing large volumes of songs and movies on your phone, then you might find the 16 gigabytes of storage pretty low, since 2 to 3 gigabytes is already used by the system. And you also have the issue with other storage on Windows phones. So this is one area where users might find issues with the Nokia Lumia 925. And since there is no SD card option, you can't expand the storage as well. So you'll need to move your files, transfer your files to computer. In case your memory is going out, you need to transfer your files to the computer to regain the memory. So that way, this is one of the main issues with the 925. Since the 920 as well as the 1020 has 32 gigabytes of storage as standard one, we are not sure why Nokia bundled only the 16 gigabyte storage here. But this is again one of the issues with this device. So is the Nokia Lumia 925 worth the upgrade from the 920? We would say definitely yes, because it has a premium design, fit and finish, excellent build quality, and it addresses the issues with the 920, like the thickness, the weight. It also has a brilliant display. The AMOLED display is really good. Then you have a 8.7 megapixel camera, which produces excellent shots. And along with Nokia's collection of huge apps, which include here maps, procam, etc. So is Nokia Lumia 925 worth the buy? We would say yes, if you are okay with Windows Phone 8. This is the best Windows Phone yet, because it has all the features, and it has a brilliant display, camera, design, and you won't find any issues with the device. Although there are some shortcomings with Windows Phone 8 with regards to features, as well as the app ecosystem, which isn't good compared to the Android and iOS, you can still pick this device if you love Windows Phone 8. This is the best Windows Phone device yet. So that's all, guys. So if you have any questions regarding the Nokia Lumia 925, you can shoot a comment here, or you can read our detailed review. The links are at the bottom, and you can check out the other videos we have done on Nokia Lumia 925. So if you have any questions, or if you want to buy this phone and you have any doubts, you can drop a comment, and we'll be glad to help you out. And do watch our other videos on Nokia Lumia 925. So that's all, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest videos.